Welcome back, folks. It's Jared and Bob. You're listening or watching to Sarcasm Speaks. My headphones are awfully loud again, so we're back at it. I'm just gonna
power through it. Pros play hard, dude.
Just gonna deal with it. I might, if my ears start bleeding, if you're watching on the YouTube show and you see a little red trickling down my neck, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just my headphones blowing out my eardrums. It's not a big deal. What do we got going on? We got the Syracuse, West Virginia game. I can't see it right now.
I'm too blind to see it.
Yeah, I'm at an awful angle. March Madness has been just that. It has been madness. I know we talked a little bit about it before we got on air, but obviously I'm an idiot, and I took UCSB and Iona on the money line in the first round because they were massive underdogs, and they were, I was like, oh yeah, they'll win outright because that happens. Well, they didn't win, but they covered, and I lost because I bet them on the money line. And then good old Nikos was telling us for like 3 days, Oral Roberts, guys, you got to bet Oral Roberts on the money line. That's what's going to do it. And I was like, yeah, but I'm going to bet UCSB instead and Iona because, Rick Pitino's coach at Iona. They play really good defense. They're doing good. Like, they'll probably win. Nope, didn't happen. Did not happen. Oral Roberts did, though.
Yep.
So Nikos did all right. And he also had, didn't he have someone else too?
I don't know what else he had. I just know Oral Roberts was the big one.
I haven't been following too closely. Like, I haven't watched a ton of games, but I have been following a little bit here and there, and obviously been making losing bets. So if you want to follow my picks, so you know what to bet against, you can find me on Action Network. I post all my picks over there. Not a sponsor of the show, but they could be. But you know who is a sponsor of the show is mybookie.com. So if you want to keep betting on March Madness as we go through, tomorrow would be still in the second round, the round of 32. We're going to finish that up. You go to mybookie.com, use our promo code SarcasmPod. When you sign up, they will match your deposit for 50% up to $1,000. So you deposit $1,000, they give you $500, and then they'll also kick in a little, like a $10 or $20 free play. I forget which one it is really, but at that point it doesn't really matter.
Speaking of the madness,
yes, I want to get into this too.
I got some bones to pick.
Yes.
And
I got a whole fucking skeleton to pick.
It comes down to the pasta bracket.
So if you're not following us on Instagram, you're fucking up right now. If you're watching on YouTube or listening, wherever you are, if you're consuming this show right now currently, stop what you're doing. This would be the one time I'll tell you it's okay to hit the pause button. Go over to Instagram, follow us at Sarcasm Speaks Pod on Instagram, and get in on this fucking madness, this bracket shit.
So I'm looking at round 2 right now. Rigatoni over ziti, nice job. Penne over shells, also nice job. Fettuccine over spaghetti, good work. Linguine over angel hair, still good work. Like, well done.
I mean, I'm a little upset about that, but
You're upset about linguine over angel hair?
Yeah,
That's a you problem.
I like angel hair.
Oh, hey, listen, you can.
Yeah.
But fettuccine's better. I'm sorry, linguine's better. Linguine's better. Because if we're talking like the noodle pastas,
well, I also
these two
look
are the
at
king.
it. I also look at it from like a future matchup standpoint too. Like, I don't want to see linguine and fettuccine go against each other because it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
I'd rather see angel hair go up there.
So then the problem
and I also like angel hair better, so it works out.
Okay, so again, this is all about you.
Well, it always is all about me.
Because angel hair sucks.
You suck.
I do suck, but I'm not angel hair. And if you didn't like linguine potentially facing off against fettuccine, then they shouldn't have both been there.
Well, it's the noodle bracket.
Okay, so you can't be met. What if fucking spaghetti met angel hair?
Angel hair would win.
And you like angel hair, so you'd be happy.
Yeah.
But because angel hair is going to get eliminated because it sucks.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just like it, but it's not my favorite. I'm just being obstinate.
Right. So the right passes are winning there in everything I've said so far. The Those of you that like the flat of the fucking wing, I don't know. I don't get what's wrong with you.
Yeah, I'm a drumstick guy.
Tortellini ravioli. That was a good battle.
It was a back and forth. I thought we were gonna have another fucking tie. I was so fucking mad. As we had a tie, I don't even remember at this point what it was. It was fusilli and
Doesn't matter. Neither of them moved on.
it was rotini. It was rotini and cavatappi. That's what it was. And fucking dickheads voted fusilli. And this is what I was saying as far as like the looking at the future matchup. So it was rotini and cavatappi. Cavatappi is a superior pasta, way fucking better than rotini. Rotini is vastly overrated. Fusilli is much better.
The rotini is basically just the wheels.
So no, rotini is the same thing essentially as fusilli. It's shorter and thicker.
Yes.
So
yes.
this is what happens is when people don't actually look at the bracket construction, you get rotini that beats cavatappi and then goes on in the second round to fight fusilli. Yes, because these are fights in my brain. These are in my brain as these as fights. In my head, it's little pastas with fucking boxing gloves on. So now you have fusilli fighting rotini, which is the exact same fucking pasta. Which I was like, this is stupid. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you're happy that you have, because this is where I also drew in the arrows, and I go, thank God for these arrows, so you can tell which one is which, because they're the same fucking pasta. Now, if you want to get technical, they are different.
I'm going to put it to you, dude.
Rotini is shorter and fatter, but fusilli is a little bit longer and better.
Here's the other thing.
Cavatappi should have won.
When you put this up, no one looks at the bracket.
No, they don't.
No one looks ahead.
They just want to vote.
They pick one versus the other.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all people are picking.
Cavatappi should have won.
Well, then the first round matchup should have been the two identical things, not the final round matchup.
Yeah, it could have been. That's the second round. It's not the final round.
Whatever. Well, the Elite Eight, rigatoni's beating penne. Good. Fettuccine's fucking up linguine. Dunk Starbucks. Who cares? I can go either way with that. Gemelli over the wheels. Good with that. Fusilli is fucking smoking rotini.
Well, that's over.
Okay. Oh, this is all over? Oh,
Yeah,
I see a check
if
mark now. Now I see a check mark.
Yeah.
Tortellini
Tortellini just barely eked out over ravioli. They were tied for a little while.
That's fine. That's a legit battle. Here is the thing that I have a problem with. Gnocchi 58%, farfalle 42%.
Yes.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
Gnocchi,
I don't know.
Gnocchi is superior in every way.
Yes.
Every dish that you can make with gnocchi is superior in every way.
Yes.
Farfalle is basically the bow ties.
It is bow ties, yeah.
That is a pasta salad pasta.
Yes.
Are you shitting me?
And like soup. Like sometimes you make soup with farfalle.
Now, don't get me wrong. You can use farfalle as a blank pasta. Like if you're gonna make pasta meatballs, farfalle is fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's not like it tastes bad.
Right. It actually all tastes exactly the same. I had that conversation with Amy the other day, and I was like, if you just take a bunch of farfalle and a bunch of spaghetti and then a bunch of gemelli, and then you like muddled them all in a thing, and then you ate all of them blind, they would all taste exactly the same.
Oh, but that's not fair because the shape that all matters.
The shape and texture does matter, but what I was saying was taste. Like they all taste exactly.
No, they all have the same taste, but
because it's all like wheat and yeast. And
literally the ingredients are all the same.
Yes,
it's just the shape changes, but the shape changes. I don't want to say the experience because that's a fucking douchey way to put it, but it changes the meal.
Yeah, the shape changes the experience, man.
You know what I've heard before? Screen protectors. It ruins the experience of using your phone.
Okay.
Like what?
That's what I'm gonna start telling people now. Why don't you have a case on your phone?
Well, it ruins the
experience of my phone. You know.
Yeah, like the touch is it's a much better touch.
Yeah, it's much more tactile. You know.
Oh my god.
It's more responsive this way. I can feel the metal in my hands.
But the fact that farfalle 42% to gnocchi's 58%, that is embarrassing.
Yes.
That's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
Tortellini though taking down ravioli.
Yeah, that was tied for a long time. And then right at the end, someone came in and broke the tie. So we're in the Elite Eight part of the tournament right now. So we are down to Rigatoni versus Penne, which Rigatoni has a slight lead currently, 52-48 over Penne. So I could actually give you the actual numbers is 17-16.
Yeah, I would say that's got to be just a vote.
And then we have Fettuccini is beating Linguini 67-33%, which is 22-11. Which then moves us to the right side of the bracket. The two matchups over there are Gemelli versus Fusilli, which, wouldn't you know, is 50-50 right now. My favorite fucking number. They're both tied at 14 votes each. And then currently Tortellini is running away from Gnocchi. 67% to 33%, which... whoops, I hit past the fucking thing. So I will tell you how many votes there are in 1 second. 18-9. They doubled them up currently. But there is still, 20, less than 18 hours left to vote on that one. So, but if the season ended today, we would be looking at a final four of rigatoni, fettuccine. Gemelli is tied, but I'm going to say Gemelli is better.
The spiral.
Gemelli and then tortellini. So you would have tortellini, Gemelli, rigatoni, and fettuccine as your final four, which I think
that's
is
pretty strong.
Very deserving.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah. Now, assuming Gemelli wins, which it better, because if Fusilli wins, I'm going to be very upset.
Well, it doesn't matter what comes out of that top right bracket
it's
because they're going to
lose
get
to
crushed by
Tortellini.
Tortellini's winning this thing.
I think it's going to come down to tortellini and rigatoni. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be a lot closer than we think.
Dude, rigatoni, is this Vinny's thing?
That's Vinny. Vinny, so I think in a few episodes ago, I said you and I are really bad examples for public consensus. Vinny is a perfect example. Vinny is the public.
You know what, though? He's still closer to us than he is the public because what I've seen from a lot of this voting is definitely not favoring the Italian side.
Yeah.
Because if this was up to from people only thinking strictly in the sense of Italian.
Yeah, real fucking grease balls here.
It would be a different...
Oh, yeah.
Spaghetti wouldn't have gotten through.
No.
And Angel Hair probably not either.
No.
But...
It would have been pappardelle.
Right. That would have made it through.
That would have beat linguine.
Probably.
That's thick...
That would have been the pasta to come out of the noodle.
Yeah, and it would have been... what is it? Casarecchi? Is the folded pasta.
I don't know which one that is. But that kind of spiral, almost like a bouquet thing.
Yeah. Well, that is that was radiatori or something like that. I don't fucking know. There's so many of them.
Too many.
There was 32 of them that I got.
It could have been 64 because Cavatappi wasn't in there.
Yeah, it was. That was the one that lost in the first. Cavatappi. That's what lost to Fusilli or Rotini that I just bitched about for 90 seconds.
Wait, is Cavatappi the one I think it is?
Yeah, it's a spiral.
Then it's not what I think it is.
It's
what's the one?
It's the spiral.
Oh, that's not what I think it is. What is? Jesus Christ! I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna figure this out. The one it's made with ricotta.
Ricotta? Cavadelli is different. Cavadelli is different than Cavatappi. Cavadelli is the one that I think might have made it through because it's this one. This is what I was talking about. It's the folded fucking thing. It reminds me of Avellino's. Whenever you get pasta catered from Avellino's, that's what it used to be. Shout out to Avellino's back in Medford. Fucking Medford kid. I just hit images. The last thing I Googled was Leprechaun Mobile, Alabama. I want Cavadelli.
I cannot. This is gonna piss me off.
That's a better picture of him. It's like folded over.
And those are made with ricotta. Yeah, it is.
They can be, yeah.
Because you can buy them frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those are good.
Yeah.
And those,
like that would have came out. Like that's what I
Yeah.
mean. That's what you get. Like if you order like pasta shit from Avellino's, that's what you get.
yeah, that's made with ricotta. That shit's good.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should buy that fucking frozen sometime.
Yeah.
That shit's really good.
And then ravioli would have won from the fucking other
No,
side.
not necessarily, dude. Tortellini gnocchi, it's still
Yeah.
the stuffed pastas are a tough one. And that,
Yeah.
and there was no stuffed rigatoni. Imagine if it was baked. Imagine if it was
Baked-
stuffed
baked
stuffed
stuffed
rigatoni,
rigatoni.
versus
Oh my god.
versus regular rigatoni.
Jesus.
Thank God it was. Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? Good
I
thing
mean,
it
if
wasn't.
if we wanted to make it a 64, then we could have done that. Like
know.
like I already had to stretch it because like to get to the 30-second pasta, because I took a little bit of liberties here and there, like naming stuff like tube. Like I put shells in the tube section because I needed one last one. I couldn't have 7. I needed an 8th one for the tube section. So I was like shells, and then I was like, fuck. I got down and I had 31 pastas, and I was like, all right, well I'm doing stuffed shells, and that's gonna go in the other because my last one I needed to fill other. And I was like, fuck it,
Cavatelli.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
Cavatelli probably would have lost in the first round too, because I don't know if many people have had it.
No, I don't think they have.
I like Cavatelli. I need to buy some.
Yeah, those are good. But yeah, it would have been totally different if we had like a true, like a grease ball fucking.
Yeah, no, I really, because I think the only thing I can make sense of for farfalle and fusilli getting the love that they got is pasta salad.
Yeah,
Because fusilli is fucking esto facto fucking pasta salad pasta.
yeah, it is.
And it's like the fucking multicolored shit.
That's rotini.
They're the same thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
They literally are the same thing.
Yeah, but I think you get tricolored rotini. I don't know if they make tricolored fusilli. I think it's part of like the shtick.
If I put them both in a bucket, would you know the difference?
Nope. But if they were different colored, I'd be like, oh, it's rotini.
Oh my God, whatever. I think the mac and cheese side of things.
Yeah, that
And-
definitely. I like because shells did well in the first round,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, people want macaroni, like people like mac and cheese,
Yeah.
which I was surprised. We kicked it off with rigatoni versus macaroni. That was the first round matchup. That was like the first voting thing of the first round, and I was like, wow, this could get real close because macaroni is
I know.
ipso facto fucking
But
mac and cheese.
I think macaroni also has some people remembering some pretty nasty shit.
Oh yeah, like your middle school fucking
Like chop
lunch.
suey and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Done correctly, American chop suey is pretty fucking good.
I don't think I've ever had it done correctly. I think I've only seen it in a fucking cafeteria.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You don't want to get it from your school cafeteria.
Because really all it is what? Is it a tomato sauce,
Yeah, it's
ground beef, peppers, and onions?
Yep, that's literally it. Nothing crazy.
Just dumped over pasta?
Yep.
Is that really all it is?
For the most part, I mean,
I used
you
to
can
think it was so fucking disgusting.
you can take some liberties here and there, and you can do some different stuff. But in general, that's
I used to think it was so fucking nasty.
yeah.
Again, because I've only seen it. I've only witnessed it in a cafeteria.
Yeah, because my mom used to like make it, and then sometimes she would bake it, and then when you bake it, she would put cheese over the top, so it almost turned into like a casserole. Mm-hmm. So there's different ways you can like spruce it up, but in general, yeah, it's ground beef, tomato sauce, macaroni, onions. Sometimes people put sometimes people don't put peppers in for whatever reason.
So they okay. Let's do this because I know where this is going, and I'm starting to understand American chop suey. If done correctly, and I'm not saying a fucking gourmet chef is putting fucking their spin on it.
Right.
If done correctly, we're probably doing this: a little bit of oil, throw your peppers, onions, garlic in, let it all cook down.
Yep.
Smash up the ground beef, let your sauce or dump your sauce in, whether it's just the pureed tomatoes or I guess you could even do like chunks.
Yeah. Yeah, you could get away with the chunk.
Yeah, so have
tomatoes.
it being a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
So then let that cook down. Probably do that in a saucepan. Let it like actually like
Yeah.
cook for a while. And then pasta, dump that over.
Yep. That's it.
But the bastardized version is take ground beef, probably don't season it,
Yeah.
cook it in a pan, and then just dump whatever red thing you want over it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then mix pasta.
Pretty. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm following.
Yeah. So yeah. So we will. We'll see when this comes out.
You might be voting Final Four.
We'll be voting on the Final Four. Yeah. So we'll have the championship match on Tuesday.
Get out and vote.
Yeah.
Your vote matters.
Your vote actually does
Actually,
matter.
this is the one time your vote matters.
Yes, you had to. We needed you to break the tie.
I won't vote for the fucking country, but I will vote for this because I know that
Yeah.
our vote matters.
Yeah. And I'm trying to throw in some other like random shit in there. Like yesterday we had to kill time because of the fucking tie and the revote. So I threw in like the flat versus drumstick thing.
Yep.
We had some time today in a layover, so I threw in coffee, like what's better, Dunks or Starbucks. I actually might be encouraged to do like a mini midweek because I've been trying to do these things like Thursday through Sunday just for time purposes because it does take some time to put this together. And so it gives me a couple days to put it together during the week and then kick it off on Thursday or Friday and let it run through the weekend. But I could do like a mini one with coffee because I got a lot of responses that people just hate both Starbucks and Dunks. Shout out to Sexy Chris, who actually, I think was the first one to respond and say that. And I agreed. And I was like, yeah, dude, honestly, I can't tell you the last time I had either. I said it's got to be close to a year. Like I like, unless it was like last summer when like one of those random days where like
That long, you think?
Vinny went out. I never go to Dunkin' Donuts. Probably around the fall, winter, I stopped drinking coffee during the day. I only drink coffee in the morning, which means I make it myself here.
I must be drinking for fucking both of us. I drank yesterday. I had to do CPR yesterday.
Yeah.
So I had a coffee when I left the house. Then I got a bang. Got a bang before CPR. I was like literally like freaking. I was like crawling within my skin. Like
Lincoln Park.
it was like fucking venom, like fucking symbiote or some shit.
Yeah.
And then I got like another caffeinated beverage later. Then I think I had 2 coffees.
Dude,
this
you need to
morning.
get a Whoop. I'd love to see what your HRV is.
Oh, it's terrible.
Your normal HRV is probably like 17. I want you to get it for selfish reasons because I want to feel better about my HRV being in the 30s.
It's got to be so bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you're drinking that much caffeine, it can't be
Well,
great.
that's not what I'm regularly drinking.
No, I know, but you probably have 2 to 3 caffeinated beverages a day.
I think it's been 3 pretty solid.
Yeah, because I stopped
Weekends I've been doing some fucked up stuff.
maybe around January. Well, I talked about it on the podcast. I stopped drinking the sparkling ices in the middle of the day. It only had so I cut back because I was doing whatever else I was doing, whether it was another coffee or whatever.
Oh, yeah. You were like fucking really juicing up your coffee in the morning.
Yeah. And then I would have something else. So I cut way back on my caffeine intake. Like I said, I stopped drinking the caffeine in the afternoon. I only drink coffee in the morning. I only do 3 scoops now instead of 4. But yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, I don't know the last time I've had anything from Starbucks. And like on the weekends, like if I go get breakfast somewhere, I go through a drive-thru, there's a coffee connection down the street from Amy's house, which is way fucking better, which they're definitely not a sponsor, but my fucking Christ, if we could ever get them as a sponsor, they are phenomenal. Coffee Connection blows everything out of the fucking water. Their coffee is great. Their food is fucking awesome. Like without provocation and asking, they give you 2 eggs on your sandwich because I always go like I'll switch it up sometimes, and I usually get like a sausage, egg, and cheese on like a something bagel, whatever. They have a jalapeno cheddar. They got sun dried tomato. Their fucking bagels are out of this world. Asiago, but they give you 2 eggs and 2 slices of cheese with the sausage. Like as I said, unprovoked. Like if you go some places, like you have to ask for 2 eggs, they just give it to you. And it's like, this place fucking smacks. They get it. They understand. They know I want a fucking sandwich. I'm not here to fuck around. I'm not here to eat a bagel with like a little tiny piece of egg on it. Like I want a fucking egg sandwich. So shout out to Coffee Connection in North Attleboro. There's also one in Cumberland, Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island, Woonsocket, I believe, also.
Good, so a place I'll never go to.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they're great. But yeah, so I'll go there on the weekends, or I'll go to Tasties in Plainville. Or they're on the North Attleboro line, Plainville, like that area. It's over by Jamie's.
Yeah, we went there. I went there once.
So I don't go to Dunks anymore. I don't go to Starbucks either. And then, like, even when I'm on the road during the day, like I said, I don't drink coffee anymore in the afternoon. So I'm just I'm a Black Rifle guy now. So I think what I was getting at, long story short here, Jesus Christ, get to the fucking point, dude. I think I might do like a mini coffee bracket, like midweek, once we wrap up the pasta.
Are there 8? Because we can easily do Dunks, Starbucks, Honeydew, Mary Lou's.
Yep. There's your 4. So you could even do it like you could fudge it and just do like conferences instead of like regions. So you do like a conference of store brand, and then like custom whatever, because you'd have to put in like Black Rifle, Death Wish.
So not only, I guess what I don't know. So we have like it's coffee brand,
Yeah.
but also coffee store.
Yeah. That's what I mean, because you could have commercial, like branded commercial stuff, you know what I mean? But you can also have like custom, like online. I guess you could call it online. So like brick and mortar on one side and then online on the other. Because you could also throw in like Tim Hortons. Just because.
You ever been to one?
I have, yeah, actually.
In Toronto?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about we just don't even, like...
I think there's one in Buffalo, too, truthfully.
AKA Toronto.
Yeah, you could put in Howard Johnson.
Dude. I'm trying to think, like, maybe you could do Cumbies.
Yeah, you could do Cumbies.
But where are the other 3 we're coming up with?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there are any other ones.
At least not regionally.
No.
Because like I don't want to put Tim Hortons in there because most of our people are going to be from around here.
Yeah. What's the fucking one in Boston? It's over in Southie. It's not Donuts with a Difference, I don't think.
That was in Medford.
Yeah, it's not that. It's Donut Boy?
I don't even
know.
Doughboy?
Doughboy? I don't know. People shit their pants over it. I think it's really funny because it's in Southie, and it's like on the border of like you take a left right past it, and then you go over the bridge, and then you're in like the South End. But like where the Doughboy is on whatever that street is, like 2 blocks over is the Southie Projects.
That's pretty nice.
So it's like everyone loves like this Doughboy place coffee, and they're all like, yeah, I see people post it on Instagram or whatever, and it's like, I wonder if you guys know what's like 2 blocks like west of where you are right now. Because I do, because I used to work there.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to actually do some Googling and look at it. Because then obviously like.
Because what if the final came down to Black Rifle against Starbucks? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Black Rifle also, they wouldn't win. because that's
Not enough
too
people take
it's
them.
too niche. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like not enough people know what Black Rifle is.
But that's what I'm saying is even with the brands like Death Wish and it just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna do like type of coffee, including the stuff you can get at home, then it's like, well, honeydew. You can't buy like a bag of honeydew fucking beans.
Right. Yeah, you can't even do like Mike's because based out of Bridgewater, that guy. Like he's in Market Basket now and True Keys and all that bullshit. But like that's
I think
super
it's still local.
That's super local. I wouldn't even call that regional. That's just
No.
That's just local, like around southeastern Massachusetts. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try and put something together. But
Well, we can roll this right in. So we did types of pasta. We could roll right into pasta dishes too,
yeah, that is true.
or pasta sauces.
Yeah. The pasta sausage one, though, that would have to be not that big.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
But if
I don't know
it
if
actually,
I could come up with more than 8. Because that's the thing, too, when you're doing these.
it's got to be 8, 16, or 32.
Exactly.
I could probably do 16 pasta sauces.
Yeah. Oh, dude, San Marzano kid.
That's a type of tomato.
Yeah. And they turned it into a fucking sauce. Oh, fucking gravy.
It's not.
Hey. We've definitely talked about that. How much I fucking hate when people call it gravy.
I've never met anyone that's called it gravy.
It's fake. It's like a Tony Soprano thing.
Yeah, no, it's every idiot from fucking New York or every
Yeah.
idiot from New York and
Yeah,
Rhode
back
Island.
in the old country, they call it gravy. No, they don't actually. No one in fucking Italy calls it gravy. First of all, they don't speak English. So they definitely don't call it gravy. They also don't call it sauce because, again, they don't speak English. So you can go fuck yourself with that bullshit. Yeah, back in the old country, they call it gravy. No, they don't.
they don't.
You're a fucking dickhead.
And that's every idiot from New York, New Jersey, and Rhode Island who thinks they're fucking Tony Soprano.
Yeah, exactly.
They take the last letter off of every Italian word too. you know how happy that makes me. Ah, pepperoni.
Yeah. Dude, you got any fucking pastram, kid? I want to top it off with my mortadelle
Yeah,
and my mozzarella.
Capicol, sopressat,
Yeah, no,
antipasto.
that is my favorite fucking thing. I love when people say that.
Got any Calamat olives?
Back in the old country, this is what they call it. No, they don't. You're a fucking loser.
Back in the old country. You ever been there?
Yeah. Guess what? Your grandparents were born here. You stupid
Typically.
fuck. You stupid fuck. You're a 4th generation American. That would literally be like if I said that. Like both my grandparents were born here.
Yeah.
Now their parents were born
There.
in Portugal and in Italy, but like my grandparents were born here. My grandfather in 1916 was born in fucking Somerville.
I just
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I just love the absurdity of people. Even like, let's just even say that their grandmother lives in the house with them and was born in Italy.
yeah.
The idea that she utters the word gravy
Yeah, no.
is the most far-fetched thing I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, yeah.
There is not a chance that your grandmother, born in Italy,
Yeah.
yells at you and hits you with a fucking spoon while screaming anything in English. That's one.
Right.
2, I don't think there's a translation for gravy.
No.
And therefore, because gravy is an American word, translating it back to Italian means that they had to give it to something.
Right.
But I find it very fucking difficult to believe that people in Italy are sitting there baking a fucking turkey in a roasting pan. Because I don't even... Do they even have turkeys? I don't even know. It's a fucking completely different climate, so...
Yeah. They might not. They might just
They
have,
might
like-
literally not have turkeys.
They might just have like quail
Like,
and like pheasant.
seriously. They
Yeah,
might not
like,
have
I don't know.
turkeys
I
over
don't
there.
know.
So the idea that someone's over there making a fucking turkey in a pan, taking the pan drippings, throwing them in a fucking skillet, mixing in some flour, going at it, you know, maybe some ground up sausage, and they're gonna make what we call a gravy in fucking Italy.
Yeah.
So therefore, when you have a gravy here in America, that's a word, and you need that word, which doesn't exist, over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It probably it's like, well, what is gravy? Oh, well, it's a sauce. Oh, let's call it salsa. Like, or
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fucking word is in Italian for sauce.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Sauce is definitely fucking Spanish. But that's the other thing. In Spanish-speaking countries, salsa is not necessarily what you dip your fucking chips into, because it just means sauce.
Right.
So if you're eating any other fucking dish, and it's like, oh, salsa? See. You have no fucking idea what they're fucking dumping on top of that. Because it just means sauce.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. Right. Apparently, according to Google,
Is it salsa?
it is salsa marinara.
Well, that's marinara sauce.
Right, that's marinara sauce. What is marinara sauce called in Italy? Sugo finto. That doesn't sound like gravy to me. Sugo finto. What is that? Sugar or something?
Yeah.
Let's do.
Wait,
let's
what,
do
hold
a
on. What did you
reverse.
just... Wait, what? Hold on. Salsa marinara is just pasta sauce.
Well, salsa marinara is like the Google Translate of like the direct words. Like marinara sauce becomes salsa marinara when you Google Translate it.
Yeah, but I think that's actually...
But when you search like what is marinara sauce called in Italy, like what popped up was sugo finto.
I don't doubt, though, that... so it might just be marinara when... Like, over there. Like a red sauce, like a red normal fucking sauce is just a marinara.
Yeah. Sugo finto directly translates to fake sauce. Oh, God. Now we're getting into it here. Because apparently...
Yeah.
Okay, so it's sugo finto versus ragu. So sugo finto they call fake sauce. That's your traditional marinara sauce.
Yeah.
Your ragu sauce is has meat in it.
It's a meat sauce.
Right. So take that, you fucking Tony
I've
Soprano
heard
dickhead,
that.
and shove it up your fucking ass. Your fucking back in the old country, they call it gravy. No, they call it sugo finto, which means fake sauce.
The shit that you're talking
fake,
about.
Your fake ass is closer to what they call the sauce in Italy than what you fucking call it.
Because that's
you
the other,
dumb fuck.
like that's the other thing is, and again, I could be wrong or things could have changed over time, but like red wine in Italy, you couldn't just like walk into somewhere, and this might be like old, so
Yeah.
work with me here.
Yeah.
But like you couldn't just be like, oh, can I order a Cabernet? It's like a what?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I like Cabernet. It's like Cabernet Sauvignon. It's like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is Avellino.
Right.
We have Avellino
Right.
because it's made. See that over there?
Look out that window.
See that woman in that bucket? She's making the Avellino. Oh, well, is it like a Cabernet? It's fucking wine. Vino.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Vino, see.
Yeah, see. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, that's what you get. You don't get...
Right.
And
right.
that, like, even now, it's like, oh, it's this is imported wine. It's
Yeah.
it's imported Pinot Noir from Italy. Well, Pinot Noir is a French word.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty sure they're not calling it that over there.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it says Sonoma Valley on the fucking label. So your imported wine from Italy with a French name comes from California.
Yeah.
You are also a stupid fuck.
So if you want real Italian wine, you can't read the label.
no.
Because one, you're not smart enough. Two, it's by fucking region. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And it's like you might, I forget if you just like order the house wine, or I don't even know if you have to order the house wine. You might just order wine,
Yeah.
and they give you what they give you. Like that's how that works.
Right.
There's no wine list.
Right.
Birra, vino, one of each.
See. Yeah, so I just looked at it, and apparently it's so sugo means sauce. So finto is fake, and ragu. So it's you either get sugo finto or sugo ragu. That's it in Italy. That's apparently those are the two. Well,
like
you can make other sauces.
like I think puttanesca is actually
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. But like as
If we're
far
talking
as
about like red pasta sauce.
yeah. Because that's the big main difference is because then you also have a bolognese.
Yep. That's actually
That's from Bologna in Italy.
Go figure.
Yeah, not bologna. But imagine that fucking America. Like we get a nice bolognese sauce from Bologna in Italy, which is like a beautiful place. They got bolognese wine. Like they all kinds of these everything, and we bring it over here. Oh, what's this meat called? It's fake and processed. Bologna. I don't know. It's bologna. We'll call it bologna. Like, how do you get bologna from Bologna?
How does it stick?
How fucking stupid are we?
How does the name last? That's the thing that I don't
Yeah.
get. Like no one was sitting there. Like, so this is how dumb fucking we all are. Someone was sitting there and going, all right, so we have this bastardized version of mortadella.
Yeah.
Mortadella's Italian.
Yeah.
Well, what else is Italian? Well, I heard there's a place called Bologna over there. Bologna? That's hard to say. What's easier to say? Bologna. I like it.
Yeah.
Like,
should we change the spelling? Nah, don't worry about it.
No. Like, you think bologna should have a Y somewhere in there.
Yeah, probably.
Baloney. I would assume that's how you would spell bologna.
Yeah.
Because
my bologna has a first name.
it's Gaffigan. So the funniest thing for me about bologna is it took an embarrassingly long time for me to figure out that bologna was bologna because I was never fed such a thing.
Right.
I don't know why my parents liked me enough to never feed me bologna.
Yeah.
But maybe it was a pride for them because I figured they'd just give me fucking poison if they could.
I feel like part of that has to do with coming from an Italian background. Like not
It's
like
fucking embarrassing.
Not like either of us was raised like, oh, dude, you're fucking Italian, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
no. But I think like just having like a semi-Italian background, because I also never had bologna growing up.
Never.
I had
mortadella.
salami, prosciutto,
Mortadella.
mortadella, like all of those, but I never like
Capicola. Like I've had everything.
Yeah.
But I never had
bologna.
fucking bologna.
No.
And like even looking at it, it's like fucking nasty.
Yeah.
But people would like obviously kids had bologna
Right.
in school.
Right.
And it took me a long, like maybe middle school before I figured out that shit in the fucking freezer, bologna,
Yeah.
is the shit that these people are eating and telling me is called bologna.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, why didn't you just change the spelling?
It's not like it has nothing. Like,
Or just say Bologna. Like,
Well, no, 'cause
that's what it's called.
No,
like, that's the
no, you
region in
can't do
Italy.
you can't do that because that was probably a product during like a time when American pride actually mattered.
Yeah, and they hated Italy because they were an Axis power.
Probably, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe at first.
The spy is an Axis power.
Maybe at first it came over and people called it Bologna until World War II.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no, we gotta call it something different.
Yeah.
Something more American.
Goddamn Italians coming over here. Can't be calling them Bologna. Can't be naming them after their regions.
Actually, although Americans weren't very fond of Italians in the 1800s either.
No. So I don't know if this is true.
Must have been the Godfather that united everyone.
I don't know if this is true about deli meats, but I do know it's true about cheese. So obviously, like, there's really no surprise here when it comes to like Italian things like cold cuts. Provolone cheese is from Provolone, like the province in Italy. like bologna is from Bologna, the province. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's not.
It's pretty much. Well, yeah, no, it's not.
It's based on a.
It's not. It's
based
based
on
off of a province. Yeah.
It's based off of food that comes from
Yes.
there.
Yeah. So like this shit is kind of named after like where it is, whatever. But cheese is not allowed to be imported into the United States. So all the cheese that is in the US is actually made in the US. So if you see something that says like Italian provolone, it's actually false advertising because it was made in the United States. It's like one of those old like draconian laws that like doesn't allow cheese to be imported into the country. So like I said, I don't know if it's also the same for cured meats because they might say like, "Ooh, this is Milano salami." Well, where do you think Milano salami's from? Maybe Milan,
Yeah, or
in
like
Italy?
salami Toscana.
Yeah, maybe it's from Tuscany. You know, like there's really no secrets with these Italian people here. They're pretty straightforward. But I don't know if it's actually like as far as the meats go. I don't know if it's actually from there or if it's like the cheese that has to be made in the United States. Really weird law.
Well, it's like okay, it's just another one of those things like over there.
Well, my thing too is when people go bug fuck over fresh mozzarella, they're like, "Oh, it's a fresh mozzarella. Oh, it's from the fucking old country." No, it's not. It's from Wisconsin, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, or the guy in New Jersey who actually knows how to make it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's actually not that hard to make.
No.
It's also the most bland thing ever. So,
Yes.
oh, it's so fresh mozzarella, dude. It's a waste of time.
Mozzarella is the worst cheese.
It's a
We
waste.
could
of
do
time.
a cheese tournament.
We could do a cheese tournament.
That would be a good one. Yeah, that would be good.
But I will not fucking put my name on anything that includes like Velveeta.
No.
Like it's got to be cheese,
if we did
not cheese products.
So if we had, I'm just trying to think of like 4 regions. So you could obviously do like France and Italy. And if we did America, it would be Velveeta,
Cheese Whiz,
Cheese Whiz, American cheese.
American cheese product.
Yeah, because American cheese isn't real cheese. I heard that somewhere.
No. Okay, so it's not that it's not real cheese, because I believe, and someone would have to fact check me. If you go to the counter and you order American cheese, you are going to receive what is cheese.
I'll take what's things that are made in America for 500, please. What is cheese?
If you go and get the Kraft singles that are probably fucking orange,
Yeah.
I believe they're made with cheese product.
Okay.
So I believe that's the difference. So it's not that all American cheese is fake,
Yeah.
but there are American cheeses that are cheese product.
Okay. All right.
Because, so, now this is the only thing though. Like, cheddar is actually American.
Yes. Yeah.
What are some of the other ones? I don't even know. That are actually American.
I mean, I don't know if they're actually American, but I was just going to start naming off
Like Monterey
cheeses.
Jack,
Like Harvadi.
Pepper Jack, like,
Yeah.
those are actual cheeses. And they are American. They wouldn't fucking stand a chance against Italy or France.
Right. What would be a 4th region?
Well, you could do.
What else
Well, no,
has-
no,
what
no.
else has-
So what I
Spain?
think. Well,
Spain?
I don't even know.
Or we could just do other. Like the rest of the world.
Katija?
Katija? Like fucking
That's one.
what is it?
Mexican blend.
Yeah. In like when you play video games and they have like world teams or whatever, and then it just says rest of the world.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. We got America, France, Italy, and then the rest of the world.
No, what might be better would be types of cheese, whether it's grated, crumbles, soft,
Is blue cheese American?
probably.
The dressing is for sure American.
Blue cheese
But
crumbles.
I don't know if the crumbles are.
That's probably American.
Yeah.
Like you could do so. Like like if you did 4, you could do like again grated, crumbles, soft, and then slices or shreds.
Hard. There's hard cheese.
Hard, yeah, so I guess it would just be hard after that
Yeah.
because
Because some cheeses you can have both. Like you can have shredded Parmesan or you can have grated.
so grated. I'm sorry, shredded wasn't one of my categories.
Okay, because I was gonna say, or technically Parmesan is a hard cheese.
Yeah, so I guess
Depends how fucking wild we want.
I guess so. What I'm trying to break this down into, like, grated and shredded are the same thing. They're just a hard cheese that you can't do anything with.
It's broken down, yeah.
But cheddar needs a category. That's like a sliced cheese.
Yeah.
And provolone, although you can shred it,
Yeah.
more commonly it's presented sliced.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
We could easily get 16 of those. That's not hard.
No. I mean, we could easily get 32 cheeses.
We actually could, but it might not be 32 what we would need 8 in each.
Yeah.
That might get difficult.
That's the problem I ran into with the pasta, where I was putting stuffed shells in and then shells with fucking tubes.
No, because even with that,
You got to take some creative license.
Yeah, so if we do like grated shredded, no problem, that's easy. You do soft cheeses, again, that's really not that hard. But then you're gonna start pulling in some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So it's like I forget like all of them, but like the common soft cheeses are like mozzarella, brie,
Gorgonzola.
that's crumble. And then after that, it's like, yeah, we can fill it out.
Feta is a soft cheese.
Crumble.
You can buy it in a block. You can get a block.
Oh, you can.
You get a block of feta.
So that see now we're missing a category
See,
though.
things are getting weird now.
Yeah, we're gonna need to map this out.
Yeah.
Pepe Sylvia.
It keeps coming back to Pepe Sylvia.
And then when I found out, none of these people exist. Carol! Charlie, not only do all of these people exist, they've been looking for their mail for weeks.
Shit. Well, I guess we could take a victory lap because we just like went on a fucking tirade.
We did an hour of food.
We did an hour of food. Yeah, you're welcome.
People like food, dude.
No,
like,
dude, I love food. I hope
I could talk longer about food.
I could do a whole show on food. I could like a whole like an actual podcast just on food. I could do that.
We should do a barbecue tournament.
Ooh, we should do that. We gotta write these down. I keep forgetting.
I'm on it. You talk.
So we gotta take a victory lap here, because I believe you had said this in a previous episode, pretty close. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before, where we were talking about Massachusetts. It was last Wednesday, so it came out last Thursday, because it was the breaking news for us. But it, obviously it was a day late when we dropped the show. And it was breaking that Massachusetts had announced that schools will be going back full in person in April.
That was only Wednesday?
It was last week, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. So we talked about that, and you had said that something's got to give. You can't have one or the other. And then that's where I said, right, like these rooms are fixed sizes. It's not like you can start opening walls in the school and be like, yeah, no, we have more space. So that being said, what did the state of Massachusetts do?
3 feet.
They changed their regulations. Now children in school only have to be 3 feet away from each other. So for the last calendar year, we've been told, stay 6 feet apart. Got to stay 6 feet apart.
Unless you were in a gym, in which case it was 14.
Yeah. You got to be at least 6 feet apart. Yep, it's 6 feet. Make social distance. Yep, we're going to put stickers on the ground everywhere you go now. So you understand what 6 feet looks like, and this is how far apart you have to stay. All right, cool. All right, well, schools are going back in session, full in person. All right, cool. How many kids do we have in this class? 23. All right, well, how much?
What's a square foot?
Yeah, like 600.
75.
Yeah, 650 square feet. Shit, that math doesn't add up. Well, what if we changed it to 3 feet? Yeah, we can squeeze it. All right, cool. New regulations is 3 feet. 3 feet now. So now you guys are following regulations. That's what's up now.
Yeah, which I would just like to put a thank you out there now, because my gym is still going to be 6 feet, yet all I do is work with kids that are in school, typically with each other, because they're all fucking friends, which is just wonderful.
Yeah.
It's just great. So now it's going to be like, well, we only sit 3 feet away from each other in school. I'm like, just fucking give me a fucking break, will you?
Yeah.
Which, the whole thing's a sham anyway. I got 2 kids that came together in the same car. Yeah, masked up.
Yeah.
Fucking clowns.
Yeah.
Not masked up.
No.
Yeah, stay away from each other. Really?
I think we're past everything now. No one, so I know like a couple months ago we were talking about how like everyone was done with it. By like Thanksgiving and Christmas, everyone was done. Everyone was
but
like,
then it
"Fuck
actually
this."
got bad again.
But right now, as it stands on the end of March, everyone is done. Nobody cares anymore. Amy and I went out to dinner on Friday night. We went to a place in Dorchester, and the place was fucking packed. Like, fucking packed. Like, there was no, like, every other booth. Like, people were in every booths.
They can be back to 100%.
The bar was packed. They had the fucking glass divider or plexiglass dividers, whatever, and shit. But, like, it was fucking packed. And, like, that's what I mean. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Myself included. Like, us included. That's why we were there. We don't give a fuck. We just wanted to go to dinner. So we went, and it was pretty fucking good. But that, like I said, that's beside the point. My point is that no one cares anymore. Restaurants are packed again. Inside, outside, doesn't matter. In Boston, where like Boston was shut down forever. Dorchester is technically Boston. People are done. We're done. Everyone has had enough. We're past this.
So you've done this before, and you were wrong the time you did it before. So I'm just gonna.
Well, I'm saying there's a difference between.
Because people's attitude is. So what the reason, and this is through no fault of your own this time. Like, you weren't just being a boob about, people are over it, people don't give a fuck. What, a little bit of that, but what happened is it actually got worse here. From Thanksgiving to like February.
Yeah,
it actually, like, the caseload was bad. Lots of people were getting it. Quarantine, all this bullshit. No one was really dying, but it did actually get bad. You couldn't have predicted that,
right?
But I would just like to put this out there that I overheard a guy who got COVID last year, April or so. So he's had it.
Yeah.
He's past it. Goes to the gym, whatever, but is concerned in restaurants about, gloves and masks and stuff like that. You already had it.
Yeah.
What else is going to happen to you?
Right.
And so now this part sucks. His taste and smell are still fucked up from a year later.
Yeah. Dude, maybe I'm patient zero.
No, yours are just backwards.
Yeah, my taste and smell is backwards.
Yeah, but that goes back to 2017.
Yeah, that's probably my entire life. Probably back to like circa 2012 when I had I was peak head trauma playing fucking football.
But I'm like, really? You've already had it. You're past it. Had it a year ago. And you won't go to a restaurant because you're not sure how it is back there.
Yeah.
I looked at him. I go, hey, man, not for nothing. It's probably significantly better than before all this.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, don't give restaurants credit for something they're not. They're fucking nasty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So, and this is, like, I feel like I'm having wicked bad deja vu. This is what, so when you, like, the last time you went on, you think people are past it, people don't give a fuck, whatever, because you went somewhere and no one gave a fuck.
Yeah.
And then I hear shit like that.
Yeah.
Or I hear shit like, oh, you think you're going to hold classes back outside again when the weather's nice?
Well,
I'm
there's
like,
always
no.
there's always going to be giant pussies, and there's a greater population of giant pussies in Easton, Massachusetts, than there are in the rest of the world. I would even say.
Yeah, Massachusetts itself is just bad.
Yeah. So we're also to the point now where, are we 2 weeks past Texas mask mandate?
Oh, it feels like that was a while ago.
Yeah, and I haven't heard anything about people getting it and dying in Texas.
I'll look it up.
So
If you can keep talking, I'll look it up.
the other thing too, I got into it. I actually opened my mouth at work, which is something I don't do.
I do also get the feeling though that people are ready to get past this a little bit more.
Yeah.
I know that guy was being a fucking idiot, but
Yeah.
it does feel that like we actually heard it's like someone was like, oh, they had a close contact. We're like, oh my God, they're still doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I like I was saying before, I opened my mouth like last week or 2 weeks ago whenever it happened when Texas announced.
March 2nd.
All right.
It was announced.
Yeah, so we're going on 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks and we have not had any crazy things.
Well, I'll tell you right now. So since, let me see. Can I get to March 2nd? I can get February 28th. This is like a little fucking drag thing and I can't get close enough. 7-day average of cases, 5,100. March 20th, 7-day average, 3,900 cases.
Yep. So it's gone down.
So actually, there was more cases while they had a mask mandate.
Yes, and that's just in Texas.
That's just Texas. That's the state of Texas.
Yeah. So,
Dickhead comment.
yeah.
They had more cases when they were wearing the mask.
So I had said this at work because people were like, "Oh, I can't believe Texas. Whatever. Oh, leave it to Texas." And I go, "Well, technically, all the governor did was remove the government mandate that there were masks. Because what he actually said in his press conference was he didn't think it was the government's responsibility to tell people what to and to not do. So he left it up to the people. So there's still plenty of businesses in Texas that have signs on the front door that say no mask, no service.
Yep.
That you have to wear a mask when you're inside. There's just no longer government interference. And the people that I work with did not like that. They were like, yeah, well, it doesn't matter. People are going to be irresponsible. And you think anywhere in Texas is still going to leave their masks up? And I go, yeah, I'm sure there's still plenty of places that do that.
So when I was Googling all that,
Yeah.
someone in a Texas restaurant got a $50 surcharge for needing to be explained what wearing a mask means.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Well, I'll explain it to you, but there's a surcharge.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So to all these fucking idiots that are like, oh, I can't believe Texas. Oh, that's so irresponsible. No, it's not. It's actually called freedom. It's actually what this country was based off of. That the governor of that state was like, you know what? I probably have been exerting too much power. So I'm going to give that up. And I'm going to let the businesses decide. So I'm sure there's plenty of businesses that don't require masks. And I'm sure there are plenty of businesses that do still require masks. As a matter of fact, I do know that. There are both because I listen to the Drinking Bros podcast very frequently, and Ross Patterson is on that show, and he talks about it all the time.
Yeah, but what do people who actually live there know about Texas? People in Massachusetts know more about Texas.
Yeah.
How can you
obviously.
trust people who actually live there to know what's going on? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, because Massachusetts is so much better than everywhere else. That's the one thing I hate about people from this. Well, there's a lot of things I hate about people from this state, but one thing in particular is like the air of fucking like what's the word I'm looking for?
Arrogance.
Yeah, that's the word. That like they just think that like people from Massachusetts think they're the smartest people in the fucking world. They're like, oh, these idiots from Texas, or like, oh, these dum-dums from South Carolina, oh, these poor fucking yokels from Florida, or these like hillbillies from Alabama. You know what I mean? Like these people, like people in Massachusetts, I would say the Northeast in general, but more so Massachusetts because they really fucking suck. It's these people that look down on people from other states, and it's like, oh, do you want to take a stroll to Cambridge over there at MIT, and you want to start polling everyone at MIT and see where they're from? Because I'm sure there's tons of fucking people that go to that school and that work in that school that are from Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma, Idaho, Montana. I'm sure there's plenty of fucking people that are from all around the fucking country. So get off your fucking high horse. Massachusetts isn't that great.
They were all born in Middlesex County. Because if they're from out west, they're fucking hillbillies.
Yeah.
Worcester is barely part of the state.
Yeah.
Up north is to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Seekonk is to Rhode Island.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mansfield, I don't even know where Mansfield is.
Yeah. We might as well live in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. It's just
so everyone at MIT, Harvard, working at MGH.
Yeah, nobody at Harvard is from outside of Massachusetts.
They're all from Middlesex County, dude.
Yeah. I would be willing to bet.
And that's like, you people from Quincy, fuck you. You're from Norfolk County.
Less than 10% of the people that attend Harvard are from.
They're not from here.
New England. I would expand it to New England. Less than 10% of the student body at Harvard is from New England.
So fucking, and even less of them are from in-state.
Yeah. Yeah, but Massachusetts, kid, we're so much fucking smarter than everybody else. Can't you tell by our wicked awesome accents? Yeah, it makes you sound real fucking smart, you stupid fuck.
We are smarter than everybody.
Yeah. Well, we are.
I'm mostly smarter than most. I'm definitely smarter than most.
Everyone else is morons. We're the smartest people alive.
Yeah. What you were just saying back there doesn't apply to me.
Yeah.
I could have went to Harvard.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to start wrapping this up?
We can wrap this up.
All
right. So I went to get the Real ID.
Yeah.
Last week. Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah.
And I went to a AAA office. I didn't go to the RMV because the RMV didn't have any appointments anytime in the next fucking 2 weeks.
No, of course not.
And to those that don't know, my birthday is sometime in March. So my license either expired or it hasn't been expired yet.
Yeah.
I don't tell anyone. It's just, it actually used to be this thing where I didn't tell people what my birthday was because there's two reasons why I don't tell people what my birthday is. One is I don't want people, there's two conversations I don't want to have. One is, oh, I totally forgot it was your birthday. It's like,
yeah, dude, I don't care.
That's all right.
I'm not 6.
And then
I'm not going to be crushed that you forgot my birthday.
No. And then, especially if I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like if I said, hey, my birthday's June 2nd, on Saturday, June 4th, we're having people over.
Right.
It's like, oh, fuck, I did not remember to go over your house. Like,
yeah.
That what I would actually be mad about because you said you were coming and you didn't come.
Right.
But when your birthday's on like a fucking Tuesday, which I don't even know what day of the week it is this year. So if your birthday's on a fucking Tuesday,
Sunday,
during a pandemic, when you're turning fucking 29 plus again, and you yet again for another year don't get to go to New Orleans to celebrate your birthday, it doesn't fucking matter.
No.
Because, actually, you know what? There's a third conversation I want to throw in there. One, oh, I totally forgot. I completely forgot it was your birthday. That's fine. I'd rather you just not know and not forget.
Yeah.
2, oh, I didn't know it was your birthday. Yeah, no shit. I don't know when your birthday is either.
Yeah, exactly.
So then there's an implication of, it's like, oh, how are we doing today? Oh, it's my birthday. Oh, hey, happy birthday. Oh, I didn't know. Like,
yeah.
It's just awkward.
Yeah.
And then it's like one of those things too. You feel like if it, just saying happy birthday isn't almost good enough either.
Right.
It's like, oh, just that's all I get. It's my birthday and I just get happy birthday.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just want to avoid the whole fucking, oh, I didn't know it was your birthday. Because then you have to do it all day.
Yeah.
And then you have to be the pretentious dick too. Every time someone comes by, oh, by the way, it's my birthday today. What's going on? Oh, nothing. It's just my birthday.
Yeah, just, hanging out on my birthday.
Yep.
It's like, all right,
Okay.
you're a fucking dick.
Then people find out it is your birthday. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, well, it's Monday, so I'm going to work until fucking 6 and then probably go home and fall asleep on the couch around 8:30. Oh, are you doing anything good for your birthday today? Well, it's Wednesday and I work till 8:30. I got to be up at 6, or I got to be here again at 6:30 tomorrow. Wake up at 5:20. No, I will not be doing anything for my birthday.
Yeah.
Anyway. So,
And then it's, what do you mean you're not doing anything for your birthday?
oh, so you're not doing anything?
It's like, no,
No.
I don't care.
It's a weekday.
Again, I'm not 6. I don't care.
It's a fucking weekday.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, I don't even know what day of the week it is this year. There are some days that I don't even know, or some days, well, there's only one day. There are some years where I generally don't even know it's my birthday until I need to write the date down.
Right, until you look at the date and you're like, oh, shit. Hey,
And then
look at that.
instead of writing the current year, I start to write 90 because I was born in 1990.
I do that all the time.
Well, once a year.
Once a year. Yeah. All the time, once a year. Whenever it falls on my birthday, I always write 3592. And I'm like, fuck, it's not 92. It's 21.
So, whatever. So my license either expired or it hasn't expired yet. Either way, I'm there. And I go to the AAA office. And it's fine. AAA office is fine. And it just still amazes me that for the last year, we've been in a pandemic. You would think people didn't even fucking know that. You would also think that with the whole Real ID thing, people go, huh, I've heard of the Real ID. What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, anytime someone tells anybody about the Real ID, oh, it's like this other thing, like we're going to need it eventually. You got to bring a bunch of documents with you. Oh, what documents? Whatever.
Yeah.
That is how every Real ID conversation has gone ever.
Yeah.
Oh, don't I need to bring a bunch of stuff? Yeah, you do. Oh, don't I need like my birth certificate? Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Okay. People roll into AAA. Oh, my license expires. Can I do it today? Do you have an appointment? No. You got to go online and make an appointment. Oh, I have to like go on the computer and like make an appointment. That's what she just fucking said.
Yeah, but I'm here now.
Yeah. Oh,
I love those people.
Like, oh, is there anything today? Well, they're already running 20 minutes behind, which is fast compared to the RMV.
Right.
So, no. I also looked not earlier this week. I almost like blurted out. I go, I looked earlier this week. You're looking at next Monday at earliest. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like fuck me.
Jesus.
So you got those people. Then you've got the people that just bring the documents that they want to bring. So it was a guy. He was ex-military. It's fine. And he had a lot of stuff with him. One thing that you need is a passport or a birth certificate. So go, do you have a passport? No, I don't have one. Okay. Do you have your birth certificate? Oh, like I don't know if I'll be able to get that. What?
Were you not born?
It had he was saying he was I don't know if I can get that because it has to do with my military service.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like sitting there and I go, that's like, one, thank you for your service. 2, whatever. 3, your birth certificate is in one of 2 places. One of those is your possession. Clearly, it's not in this guy's possession.
Right.
The other place is the city or town hall of the place you were born.
Yep. That's why I said, like, were you not born? Like, you just go.
That's it.
You call the town hall, and if you don't live there anymore, like, for example, if you live in southeastern Massachusetts, but you were born in Podunk, Oklahoma, well, you pick up the phone, you call the town hall for Podunk, Oklahoma, and you say, hi, this is John Smith. I would like my birth certificate, please. Here is my address. Can you please mail it? And they will mail it. They will probably charge you for the mailing as well as the $15.
All 59 cents of it.
Yeah, and you will pay them, and then you will be on your merry way, and you will have it in the mailbox.
Now, some might say, maybe he comes from a military family. Maybe he was born on a base in Singapore or something.
That is also true.
Okay? If that's the case, You must have more papers than I even know what to do with. You have to know where that shit is.
Right.
If you were born on a military base somewhere else,
Yeah.
dude, you have to know where your shit is.
Right.
Now, he wasn't making a big stink about it or anything.
Right.
But he kept asking follow-up questions to the AAA man that the AAA man just is not qualified to figure out. Because he said something about ETSing, and I don't even know what that means. I guarantee you the fucking AAA man doesn't. And I know a couple people are ex-military that are listening to this right now, and they're probably like, dude, ETS is very simple. It's whatever. I go, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
The AAA man does not know what fucking ETS is.
It's extra tall swingman.
No, it has something to do with like your
Shenanigans.
It has something to do with your relocation once you're out. Or something.
Okay, yeah.
So the AAA man is going to try to sell you a piece of luggage for $5 in about 30 seconds. He is not qualified to help you figure out what town you left the military from to reside in and where you now live versus the military versus where you were born. Like,
yeah.
The AAA man is not fucking... He cannot handle the things you're talking about.
No. He is not a government employee.
Even if he was, they wouldn't be able to either.
No, but at least they would have, like, someone who works at the DMV would have access to a government server that could potentially have some
that they still wouldn't use.
Yeah.
Because the AAA man knows passport or birth certificate. That's it.
He's got a little checklist that he cut out from the piece of paper, and he taped it next to his computer so he remembers, and he's going down his checklist.
And he can hand you a checklist if you need one.
Yeah. Yep. Do you want me to laminate that for you?
He cannot figure out where you've served, where you left to, and where you were fucking released to.
Yeah. Nope.
And what to do with any of that information.
No.
Do you have a birth certificate or a passport? No? Okay, that is the extent of the fucking AAA man.
Yep.
Standard license. Okay, I'll just get that and upgrade later. Thank you, man. But
yeah.
that took way too fucking long. Way too fucking long. So, back to the luggage.
Yeah.
So the woman that checked me in, she goes, I just want to let you know, like, we also have a promotion. There's a Visa card, and you can apply on the iPad right now. Like, looked at me like, oh my God, on an iPad? Wow. I get to use one of those?
Yeah.
I've only heard of those from fucking space.
Yeah, shit, sign me up. Can
Jesus
I get
Christ.
2?
I get to use an iPad? Fucking sure. And it's like, and if you're approved today, you can buy that piece of luggage for $5, or you can buy a $31 gift card for $1. No,
I'm good.
So she does this spiel to, like, it was me, the next person, whatever. There was like 8 people that came in and out because AAA obviously does passport photo. Like, some stuff was quicker.
Right.
Checking people in, people waiting, whatever. So now I can absolutely appreciate this. She starts like giggling at the computer. So one guy's sitting there waiting for passport photos, and he opens his mouth. He goes, well, if you're going to sit there and laugh at the computer, you're going to tell me what it's about? She goes, no, I'm just looking. We're in this competition with one of the other AAA sites, and, we're only winning by like 1 right now, but it's about this credit card, this Visa card, and like goes into the spiel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good segue. And I'm like thinking, you know what? The only people who say, if you're giggling over there, you better tell me what, like, would probably actually apply.
Yeah.
She goes, is that like something you might be like interested in?
Is that something I could interest you in?
He looks at her, he goes, oh my God, no. And he starts laughing at her. He goes, oh my God, no way. And starts laughing at her.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, what? That was a nice plot twist.
Yeah.
That was a nice plot twist. But
what if I told you I had this script?
Is that something you might be interested in? So, moral of the story, AAA, RMV, it is just like the worst display of humanity.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It is just the worst.
It's the Reddit of the real world.
Oh, God, it is like so bad.
Yeah.
But from process of my name being called to get up there, easy money.
Yeah.
Easy money. And I passed the eye test. I was pretty excited about that.
Oh, cool. But I think that says more about the eye test than it does about you.
I could read. Hey, I could see just enough.
What color is this? Green. All right. What does this word say? It's in like type 72 font.
So this was pretty good. So it wasn't because I couldn't see, but it's because I wasn't looking. They give you like the grid of number or letters.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, row 5. My dumbass starts counting the rows. I'm like, row 5 from the bottom? I go, don't answer that. I'm fucking stupid. On the left, it's all numbered.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like counting. I'm like, wait, is it because there's 6 rows? I go, row 5 from the top or from the bottom? Sir, it doesn't matter. You fail.
Yeah.
Like, but it's because I wasn't looking because those numbers are giant.
Yeah.
Row 5. I'm like, you fucking dumb fuck. 5 from the top or the bottom?
How about the row that
how
has
about the one
number
that has
5?
the giant 5 next to it?
Yeah.
Like massive 5. Like you really can't even read. Like no, it's like actually no. I would actually even say it's actually not that I can't see. I think it's just that I'm too stupid to pass this test. You fucking dumb fuck.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was my day at AAA on Wednesday.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm super excited to go get my fucking real ID.
Go to AAA; it'll actually be worth it.
Yeah, it got extended to October. Is now the deadline.
Yeah, so
which might have also been extended again
I think it probably
because it was originally
last October.
Last October, yeah.
It was October 2020,
and they bumped it to October 2021. But since we're still in this fucking pandemic, apparently, they might have bumped it again. I have to double check. I don't know, but yeah, it's fucking dumb. I mean, if they keep bumping it back, I might have to just renew my license anyway.
Yeah, it'll be close, I think.
It'll be pretty close.
Honestly, again.
I have to renew it in 2 years. What, 31, right? It's every 5 years from 26. Yep. 21, 26, 31.
Yep. And theoretically, you should probably have to go in for a picture anyway.
Yeah.
Because 21, you needed a picture. 26 would have been online. 31 would be.
I think I was in
picture.
I think I was in person for 26.
Maybe.
I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I went to I went to AAA. I've always just gone to AAA for my shit. Except for
the van.
Yeah, the van. That fucking debacle. All right. So speaking of like pandemic bullshit and all this stuff. We got places are starting to reopen, so we're getting some hope here. California, hope. What is that? Is that a person? Hope Van Dyne from Ant-Man.
Hope Solo, the goalie from the women's national team.
Yeah.
Jeremy Stevens' wife.
So California announced that they were going to be reopening slowly, and that they were going to start to also open some of their theme parks because obviously California is home to Disneyland, right?
Disneyland.
Disney World is Florida. Mm-hmm. Disneyland. And there's some other ones in there. However, the order has been that you're not allowed to scream on roller coasters. And before you say, what? This is a real thing. I promise you. This is one of the things from Breaking 911 on Twitter. This is not like this is not The Onion. This is not like the Babylon Bee either, which is another one that's pretty fun to follow. They're like The Onion. This is legitimate. This was posted in the New York Post. California reopening. No screaming on roller coasters. And then the underneath part says, the California Attractions and Parks Association is behind a plan that would encourage riders to remain silent while on roller coasters to prevent the spread of the coronavirus.
I'm sure that's going to be so easy to police.
Yeah.
That's going to be like one of the easier things to police because on the roller coaster, of course, the fucking operator, the fucking carny, small hand smells like cabbage. They're going to be sitting there taking a break from smoking their fucking Marlboro Red 100s.
Yep.
To be like, hey, No yelling.
No yelling. Remember, everybody, there's no yelling on the roller coaster.
Right. Because that guy or girl is going to care so much about their job.
Yep.
Because everyone knows.
Everyone knows the people that work at carnivals and theme parks really are in it for
Seriously, like,
the love of the business.
Like it's been a long time that we've all known carnies have the most pride for their profession.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just fucking smoking meth over there, like. So again, I'm gonna call them carnies because I don't give a fuck what they are.
What it doesn't matter.
Like ride operators or carnies.
Yeah.
So these people,
Disney calls them something. Actors, characters, or something weird.
They're not employees; they're cast members.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So these cast members that are high on meth,
they're supposed to police that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I believe that when my shit turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet. And then, never mind that those that are yelling are on a ride.
Yes.
Which is away from the carny.
Yep.
It's on a track. It goes up and down and
maybe does some loops.
And so there's like, again, you put it out there, but it's like, why? Why bother? That's impossible.
Yeah.
So it's dumb as fuck. It really, like, obviously it's dumb as fuck, and that's why I brought it up.
Right.
But it's also an impossible thing.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of things that we do that are dumb as fuck.
Yep.
Like, when you walk in a restaurant, mask on. When you sit down, mask off.
When you walk to the bathroom,
mask on.
Yeah. Pretty dumb.
Dumb.
Pretty fucking dumb.
It is dumb.
You have to wear your mask. What are you saying? What do you mean?
Dumb.
You have to be responsible.
It's
dumb. Not dumb.
It's dumb.
It's the stupidest fucking thing ever.
It's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. But this one is dumb and impossible. Because if you were to get up and go to the bathroom in a restaurant without your mask on, someone could politely be like, hey, excuse me, sorry, I hate to do this to you, but could you just wear your mask when you go to the bathroom? Again, it's dumb.
Yeah.
But it's doable.
Right.
This is impossible to fucking regulate.
Right.
You cannot do this.
Right. This person is 100 feet in the air and like
upside down
and probably 75 feet due west of where you are. Like,
so not only does this high character cast member, Carney,
who is high,
who has fucking corned beef hanging out of their back pocket.
Is he high character or is he a character that's high?
Yes. Not only does he not care enough to actually police such a thing, he also literally cannot do it. And then so let's just pretend someone does yell on the roller coaster, an involuntary response, something that, people literally cannot control.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
You're going 65 miles an hour, spinning upside down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to stay silent during that.
Yep.
What are you going to do? Like kick them out for screaming on the roller coaster?
Right.
Prove it was me.
Yeah.
How do you know it was me? Well, that person said it was you. No, it wasn't. It was them.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what? Well, they said it. They said it was you. I go, yeah, and I say it's them.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. I didn't yell on the roller coaster. It's illegal.
Why would I do that? It's against the law.
Doesn't make any sense. I fucking know not to yell on a roller coaster.
What do you think I am?
I'm like, also, I don't want to yell on this roller coaster. That carny might over there might fucking shank me with that thing. What the fuck is he holding?
Is that a stick of bologna?
It's a rusty spoon. He's gonna fucking stick me with it.
Is he eating a stick of bologna?
Yell on my roller coaster.
Yeah, so California's great. Everyone should totally go.
Dude, California's awesome.
Yeah,
it's like such a nice place.
Yeah, it's the best place ever.
If you want to get a glimpse of how nice it is, too, just quick plug, the new Last Chance U basketball season,
Yeah.
East LA College.
Oh, good.
Nice place.
Yeah, it's great. Well, that is going to do it for us, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching on YouTube, click the fucking thumbs up, hit subscribe. It's right there, I think, or there. I don't know. I think it's in that corner. Tell everybody you know about the show. Subscribe wherever you're listening to. Don't forget to fucking follow us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. We're running polls. We're having fun. We're going to fucking rip through some shit. Some cheeses, maybe some coffee. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Pasta dishes. I don't know. Someone messaged me and said they want to see an ice cream flavor tournament. I'm down for anything. So if you have suggestions...
Ooh, that's a good one. I'll write that down.
Yeah, if you have suggestions, feel free to send them in, and we'll see what we can put together.
I can't wait to fucking have, like, crazy opinions on the ice cream one, full knowing that I can only eat non-dairy ones. Yeah. And, like, criticizing people over their votes of shit that I quite literally cannot eat.
Yep.
Because I can only eat the bastardized non-fucking dairy versions of it.
Yeah.
Or it's like, what about the non-dairy peanut butter and cookies, Ben & Jerry's specific? We're debating fucking vanilla and raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think the peanut butter cup, Halo Top, dairy-free, keto beats both of them.
Don't ever buy the Halo Top keto shit. I made that mistake once. It's like fucking frozen chalk. It's disgusting. Like, oh, it's only 5 calories and it's keto. I'm like, I'll try it.
It's like good for you.
Yeah, I'll try it. Nope, it was disgusting.
This is nothing. This is not
literally frozen chalk.
Frozen food product.
Yes. So you can also follow us on Twitter at sarcasm_speaks. Our Facebook page is Sarcasm Speaks. I think that's all the plugs. So until next time, good night, everyone.